Why do we play games? Is it to overcome challenges and save the world? Is it to explore new places with amazing sights and sounds? Or is it just to relax and forget the world for a while? Well, all three of those things sound fun. So come join me, and let's play Fez. Fez is an indie puzzle platformer released in 2012. It was created by a guy, you may have heard of him, Phil Fish. We're not really here to talk about Phil Fish, as a person at least. We're here to just chill. There's a lot of bad stuff on the internet. You might be aware of it. And we're gonna just put all that aside and just relax for about 10 to 20 minutes at a time with this peaceful, soothing game that is primarily about exploration and discovery. You discover the solutions to puzzles, you discover new areas, you discover a really, really awesome story that's kind of just under the surface of everywhere you go. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, let's jump in. Well, hello there. This guy's got a drum kit in his house. Like, that's pretty chill already. And Christmas lights, so he's ready to party anytime. Alright, special day. Before we get to that, we'll go through our obvious daily custom of talking to every person in the village. Yes. Yes, that's me. Hi. You go do that. Alright. Teamwork. Just about all of the villages have fairly on-the-nose, naive statements to make, usually about how the world is quite two-dimensional. Like this guy, who is absolutely certain that there's no such thing as a cube, which sucks because a cube is my favorite shape. We can go indoors, but that's incredibly rude, and Gomez doesn't want to be rude. Oh, those old people and their weird riddles. Okay, it's starting to get a little late in the day. We should maybe get a move on. Why, thank you. I've been told it's one of my most flattering attributes. Okay, really though, like, special day is almost over. We haven't even talked to Geezer yet. Geezer, hi. Yeah, sorry about that. Yes. I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. Please put me down. And by the power of the Fez, we can now rotate the world, and which is basically like the chillest power of all. Like you go from 2D to 3D. Oh, Gomez, what have you done? This is not chill. This is really, really not. Like of all the things, this is the. Hi, welcome to Fez. Wait. That's not right. Well, hi there. So Gomez's house looks pretty nicely organized in 2 dimensions. But it's actually spacious, once you've got, all 3 dimensions to play with. Note how, because Gomez isn't aware of the other 3 walls in his home, they're all barren. You don't say. Oh, sorry, I totally spaced. Yep. Right. Why? Ah. Yeah, no. Yeah, while the intro to the game is really well done, with the fake crash and everything, that massive exposition dump is just really poorly done. It just makes my eyes glaze over every time. I mean, you can skip through it really quickly, but still, it's a lot of text to suddenly get thrown at you. The way the rotating works is that the game will always try to push you into the foreground, which is how you can do stuff like that. As you notice, now all of the villagers, when we talk to them... Oh, thank you, I've been told it's one of my most hattering attributes. All the villagers seem to acknowledge that the world is kind of 3D now, but they're still not fully aware. So now that we have the rotation power, we can actually do stuff inside. For example, in this room, which has pictures of all of the townspeople, which is a bit creepy, we can see that there's a treasure chest there. And now we can get it. Ugh. Wow, that's a creepy visage to have peering over your shoulder while you try to relax in your armchair. That's a weird thing to be looking at in your armchair as well. Is it me, or do those guys have more blocky heads than us? Anyway, let's get a move on. There's a lot of stuff to see and do in just the village now that we have the 3D power. That is a weird rendering bug that kept on happening on PC for some reason. It's only this one, I'm pretty sure, but it's supposed to be a treasure map. Fortunately, that doesn't prevent us from actually reading it. Now notice that this door is on the side, it's not one of the doors on the main face of the village that all the villagers are aware of. And so, because no one, except for maybe Giza, is aware of it, it's entirely empty and falling apart. Oh, hi, Giza. Nice hat. Yeah, depth perception would probably be hard with just one eye. Still, now you can enjoy your retirement and spend your days, looking at trees. Well, you know, you have fun with that. Old people. Because you've talked to so many people, I forgot to talk to the nerd there. He says something like, "A cube? That's impossible." Because he's a nerd. Now, she talks like it's a stunning revelation, but as you can see, this classroom has stuff on all four walls. So I don't know how this is supposed to work. Yeah, that guy on the end of the evolution chain also has a more blocky head. Oh, that must mean that we are more evolved. I see. This is another side door. Unlike the other one, though, this has actually got some stuff in it. This desk, which makes very little sense. And portraits of these weird head people, which, as we've now established, are clearly primitive beings that are not as evolved as us. Oh, thank you. What? I'm gonna do it again just to spite you. See? Look at that. Ah, I did it again. Oh, whoops. Walking in the background is pretty dangerous because of the stuff like that. Last side room. Based on the chair and those books, I guess this was maybe like Geezer's private reading room when he wanted to get away from the villagers. Just a guess. Hooray, we saved everyone. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, more. Okay. Let's go! Oh, no. Let's go more cautiously. Yeah. Death is really, like, a non-issue throughout the entire game. Gomez will respawn at the last piece of solid ground that he touched. Heh, hi Navi. Okay, Dot says that you can use the world map if you get lost, but it's not that helpful. It's laid out in such a way, because of the art style, that makes it really hard to navigate, in the first playthrough. But as long as you remember that each node is a single room in the world, and that if there's a gold plating on the room, you've probably got everything in that room. You've definitely got everything that the game considers progression, at least. Then you'll be fine. An interesting note is that you see how there's these 3 rooms going off to different sides and then a bunch of rooms on this side? That's because all these rooms are on the main face of the village, and then those 3 sides that the villagers weren't aware of are those other 3 rooms. And that stays true throughout the whole map. That the side that you enter a door from is what side it will appear on the map. That's about the easiest cube we'll ever get. Ooh, fancy. Don't you worry, Dot. You can count on us to figure out the mysteries of this, door place. And indeed, Dot is finally done with most of the exposition stuff. At least all of the forced exposition. So there's our cubes and our treasure map, which makes no sense anyway. That was totally worth picking up. I'm sure we'll figure it out later, don't worry. Artifacts, whatever those are. And nothing. Yeah, whatever. The real Fez starts here, as it were. It's a good analogy because Fez is basically like Dark Souls, but as a 2D platformer. For real though, all of that was just the tutorial. Now, we can choose any direction to go and just start exploring to our heart's content. But we've been here for a little while now, so I think the best course of action right now would just be to stare off into the sunset. Sunrise. Sunset and sunrise are basically the same thing.